Alright, you lot. Well, it's a rather rainy afternoon, and I thought, let's have a look at this helicopter. Now, I was given this helicopter by someone at work. They just randomly said to me, they come up to me and said, look, do you want an helicopter? I said, alright. So, and he come in the next day, give me this, had it in his car, and this is it. Apparently it's been in underneath his stairs for God knows how many years. I think he said more than 10 years. I'm not really sure. We'll have a look at it in a minute. But before we look at it, I suppose let's have a look at some comments, because you lot have been commenting and I've not been reading them because, well, I haven't seen them for probably 3 days. Let's have a look, shall we? I've been in a part of the country for a little while now where there's been no internet whatsoever, so I've not seen any comments or anything. So let's have a look at them and see what you lot have been saying, and then once we have a little brief look at that, we'll have a look at this helicopter, because it's a rainy afternoon, and I thought to myself, what can I do for the afternoon? Look at this. I've even got my battery out there. Look, thought I'd leave my battery out there to have a wash, because it was a bit dirty, so I left it out to have a wash. Hopefully it'll be alright. The old subscriber count's going up. Look at that, 6,756. Thanks, you lot. What a lovely bunch of people you are. Anyway, we'll start up the top here. Look, 26 minutes ago. This is a recent comment, this one. 26 minutes ago. What does it say? Oh, look, we can read more on it as well. Thank you for the good info, mate. I have that issue with my with my Sportsworks turmoil buggy. It has a .21. I had to bypass the carburetor due to it not staying running. It start and then die out. So I definitely knew it was a blockage in there. Right now I'm working on taking the carburetor apart, so it won't probably be until Saturday. Good vibes. Oh, so good vibes, buddy. Good videos, man. Always a pleasure to watch. Ah, Javi, thank you very much. I've done a little video there just for the fun of it, really. Just for the fun of it, to try, and it was aimed at, basically it was aimed at the newcomers to the hobby of nitro. Oh, bloody bit foggy, isn't it, eh? It was aimed to not the newcomers, really. I can't stand it when people are told certain things, you know, so, well, I can't stand it. I mean, I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, the world is the world, and it's your job as a person, as a human being, or as a living organism on the planet to work stuff out in life. But it's nice if we can all help each other out, because that's what life's all about. That's how you learn. So I've done a little video there just to try and help a few people out. Just basic stuff, really. And it looks like it's helping some people out. So, next down, well said, as long as a smile is on your face, you're doing it right. From FLTLT. Nice. 1 hour ago. Well, these are all really recent comments, aren't they? Nice. Diamond Taylor. All rubbish, put it in the trash. All rubbish, put it in the trash. Huh. Nice. Well, that's all about. All rubbish, put it in the trash. What's this one here? 3 hours ago. Okay, 3 hours ago. I've never heard so much rubbish in all my life. Eh? All I would say to people out there, if you want hassle-free nitro starting, get help from somebody who really knows what they're talking about. I've been using nitro RC cars for over 40 years and never had a problem. You're not giving your viewers the correct information. Don't take my word for it. Just go to your local RC shop and show them this video. I'm sure they will have someone who knows what they're talking about there. And what video was this on? Oh! It was on that video that I've done. Interesting. I suppose you can't please everyone. But listen, put it this way. The things that I say in these videos to help people out, you don't have to listen to it, but think of it this way: if it works for me, surely it works, and it'll work for other people. I think I remember saying in that video, actually, I filmed it weeks ago now, but I think I do remember saying that some people are stuck in their ways and they think only one way is the right way, their way is the right way, etc, etc. That, what was his name? Bob Cowley, I think it said on that comment. It seems like he's doing it for over 40 years. He's stuck in his ways. It is what it is. I don't know. I don't particularly know what part of that he didn't like, but you can't please everyone. But hopefully, yeah, you can decipher the good stuff from the bad stuff. I'm not even saying my stuff's good stuff, but let's hope that anyone can use their brain and work good stuff out from bad stuff and find things that work for them. Yeah, you've got to find stuff that works for you. That's what you got to do. Anyway, so what's next? Oops. Next one. Crazy Dad Nitro. Hello, Mr. Crazy Dad. 5 hours ago. How's it? That always throws me off when he just says, how's it? I'm waiting for the rest of it. Because here in England we say, how's it going? Or things like that. Anyway, nice educational video to help some hobbyists out. Always, yes sir. Much love from Crazy Dad in TN. That TN means Tennessee. Keep up the great content. Oh, cheers, Mr. Crazy Dad. He obviously agrees with what I said. Anyway, what else we got here? Ride on. Just wondering, do you know where to get parts for Nitro RC cars? Because I have one, but it needs a few things. Yes, Mr. Ride On. I'll reply on the comment in a minute. Depends what parts you need. You can get parts from all different places. Second-hand parts from eBay. You've got to watch out for the scammers, but you'll get there. Second-hand, you can get new parts from various different shops. Wheel Spin Models, Model Sport, you know, Active Scale Models. There's loads of places. Answer RC, but they're mainly not parts. They're like racing stuff, not parts. You can get parts, but not general RC. That's more specialised. There's loads of places, man. I'll reply in the comment. Anyway, I don't want to get stuck down in the comments. I just wanted to read a few of them out. Give some people a quick shout out. What we got here? We've got another one. Leon. I'm stuck back to back on my engineering mechanics from college. Great video again. Thank you very much. RC Hobbies SOS. Great video. I did to help people out, man. Yeah. You see, it ain't an idea, Mr. RC SOS. This is what I always done from day one. I always done little videos just with information that I thought might be helpful or handy to people that didn't know, you know. It's only because I've become a bit of a snob as I got a bit older and decided to do other different types of videos. Shouldn't really do it, you know, like, I mean, running videos out and about in car parks, but I quite enjoy them. Sometimes standing here at the bench just talking about stuff does get a bit boring, I must say. But thanks for the comment, dude. Anyway, there's loads here. Loads of comments. Look, all of you there. Good video. We're saying, yeah, blah, blah. There's loads of them. Thanks very much, everyone, for commenting. You all obviously got far too much time on your hands. Let's open this up and see what we've got. So it's supposed to be a Honeybee KING2. You know what's in here. Now, he did say the reason why he put it under his stairs for so long was because he never actually got to fly it. He tried to fly it once. Something happened. It crashed. He broke the blades. So he ordered loads of new ones because he knew he was going to keep breaking them. But he plugged the battery in, and some smoke come out of it, and that was the end of that. That's what he said. He said, look, you can have it. I don't know if it worked because some smoke come out of it, blah, blah. He told me the story that I just told you, and that's it. And this has been sitting in my garage now for probably a month, something like that, because I haven't had the chance to get around to it. So let's see what we've got. That's the little front piece of shell, or whatever you want to call that. Let's take that off. There's a lot of dog hair here. He must have had dogs. There's a lot of dog hair. What is that? Oh, it's like a little charger, little top of the old clips, little charger thing there, very nice. I haven't actually played with a helicopter for years. I used to do a lot of helicopters. I was never any good at flying them. I had a few aeroplanes when I was younger, when I was a kid. Helicopters, and when I got a bit older it was drones, FPV drones and all of that. That's what I did. I've got a few helicopters lying around, but I sold most of them because I never used them. Never used them. I did the cars and buggies more than the helicopters and the planes, you see. Right, we've got the transmitter there, E-Sky, transmitter. It's obviously the standard one that comes with it. A lot of dog hair and fluff on it, so I'll give it a good old clean at some point. We've got a bit of paper for something made in China. Towel push rod set. So we've got a towel push rod set. That must be what that is there. Towel push rod set. Now, I don't know all the terminology for things. I'm one of these people, I just go out and I buy stuff, or I get stuff, and kind of teach myself how to use it. And once I've taught myself how to use it and all that and play with it, that's that. When it comes to this, I know some people like all the terminology, you know, they go, that's a prop, that's a towel rudder, that's a blah blah, and a blah blah blah, and a blah 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 blah. You know, that kind of stuff I'm not into. So if you want to come to me and say, what's this called? I don't know. I'll probably tell you how to use it, but I don't know what it's called in a lot of cases. So, this is the charger. Oh, where's the battery? Is there a battery somewhere? Where's the battery? When he gave it to me with 2 batteries. One battery is the one that we just see outside. I left it out there to have a wash. And the other one, I put in this old, what is this one? An old sugared pot that I had laying around. Because they've been under his stairs for God knows how long. They're lipos. I thought to myself, well, I don't know if I can trust that. So I stuck it in there. The other one's outside having a wash. This one, I think I checked it at the time when he gave it to me. And I think it had about 70% charge or something. Let's have a look. Now, I haven't charged it, so it's been at this state when it's however long it's been underneath his stairs. 88%. It's got 88% on it. Lipo. So E-Sky, Chinese lipo. So I'll have a look at that. I'll plug that in. That's the charger for it. Won't be needing that though. I've got plenty of chargers. I'll put that to the side for now. So I don't know what the trouble is with it. He said he plugged it in. I probably should take these props off in case it goes doolally. It won't do nothing. I might have a look at that in a minute. He said he plugged it in, and this down here started smoking. Now this to me, that's a receiver. He said he doesn't know what it is. Little control box, he says, and pointed to this thing here. This is a receiver as far as I can see. So if it's got the aerial coming out of it, so it's definitely the receiver. So what's happened is he might well have plugged in back to front, to be honest. I don't know. There's the motor. Those little plugs go from there and go onto the motor. You probably can't even see because it's bloody cock-handed and back to front, all sorts. Right, let's put that round that way. Now let's see. Let's just plug it in. Let's just plug it in. I don't know how far we're going to get with this. We're not going to be flying it today, that's for sure. I just wanted to have a look at it, to be honest. We'll make sure we plug it in around the right way, right, and see what happens. So she's plugged in. Oh bloody hell, yeah! That thing smokes. That thing there smokes. You can't see it, the props anyway. That thing under there. What is it? Electronic speed control. Oh, so it's the ESC. Needs a new ESC. Look, that smoke. I don't know whether you saw it. Oh, bloody Jesus, it stinks. Oh, that's a serious smell. Right then, let's get some snippers. What kind of snippers have we got? Right, I've got a pair of side cutters. They're a bit hefty. But let's cut this off, cut this cable tie, and see what kind of ESC we need to go and order ourselves. Oh yeah. Oh, she's melted. Can you see that? Right, let me disconnect it. It's hot. I can feel the heat coming off of it. That was just from plugging that in for a couple of, not even a second. Right, so I've got to cut this little cable tie. He's probably plugged it in. It ain't got polarity protection. He's plugged it in the wrong way. I don't know. It's just me conspiracizing, you know. Right, now I know what I need to order. I need to get one of them. Let's cut this off so we can get this wire. Like that. Comes around there. And that goes in. Take a mental note what one it goes in. Goes in that one. Okay. Don't know what one that was it come out of, but it goes in that one. It's still hot. It's still hot to the touch. You can see where that's melted. Look. There we go. That's melted all that heat shrink around it. What is it? It's a E-Sky EK2 0600A electronic speed controller helicopter. So that's just a speed controller. It's just an ESC. That's all that is. Motor here. That goes to the receiver, and that's to power in the battery. That's all that is. Right. So I need to order one of them then somehow. Well, not somehow. I know where to get one. What I'm saying is I need to order one, and then hopefully. So it weren't the receiver that started smoking. He said to me it was the receiver. He said it's that box. It weren't. It's that one. But that makes me wonder, has the receiver had it as well? But I won't know that because obviously this is at it. So it's not doing its job. I've got no way of knowing if the receiver's at it. Some of you out there are probably going to say, well, you can test the receiver by doing this, by doing that, by doing this, by doing that. Listen, I'm not interested in any of that. So there we go, you lot. What I'll do, probably at the end of this month, when payday rolls around, I'll get on the old web of Inters. I might even go down to Active Scale Models because they do a lot of helicopters and planes and stuff. They might be able to get me one of these like for like. It might even be an E-Sky one, I don't know. But I'll go and get one, and then we'll see if we can fly it. You better see how badly I can fly. Alright, that'll be good fun. Let's right, so now I know I need to get one of them. Let's put this together, just for the fun of it. Let's put that on there. Look, how does that go? Does it go like that? That goes on there. Like that. That little things go through. Oh. Goes through there. One of the things that I never mastered, and I know those of you out there that fly helicopters, you're going to say, well, it's easy. Like, how can you not do it? But I never mastered the flying upside down. I don't know whether this one's got that capability, but I used to have an helicopter that had the capability of flying upside down. You flick the switch, it done something, it moved them, you know, the opposite direction, so it was put the force in the other direction and all that rubbish, so it could fly upside down. But for some reason, just it'd fly upside down for a bit and then it'd just drop out the sky. Don't know whether it was me or what it was, but I never managed to master it. So there we go. What a lovely bit of kit. That's a nice transmitter as well for it. Idle up and all that stuff. Hov pit. As I say, I don't know all the technical terms when it comes to aviation RC. There'll be, all you lot out there will know a lot more than me. Gyro switch, that's probably to fly it on your own or with a gyro, I don't know. 35 megahertz, so we're on a 35 megs on here. 35870. Anyway, as I say, all I have ever done when it comes to aviation is launch the bloody thing so it's in the air and flick switches and see what happens. And then I learn, oh, that switch done that. Oh, I know that for the future. You know what I mean? That switch does that. Oh, I know that. I don't know all the technical terms, don't know all the bits and bobs. You know, I just do stuff, wing it and see what happens. That's the way I go through life. Whether it's aviation, whether it's buggies and stuff, that's all you do. And you know, you don't need all this tuition and all that some people get. All that does is bring you along a bit faster, and you end up being like them. And you want to be yourself, not them. But that's a lovely bit of kit though, isn't it, eh? And I've got spare. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hang about. There's only one there. Sorry. So I've got 2, 4, 8. I've got 8 new blades. The ones that are on it look new. I don't know if there's anything wrong with those. I don't know what they do. Something does happen to them. I haven't got any new whatchamacallit ones though, and they look like they've had a bit of a crash, but they'll be fine. They'll run until they snap off completely. Hopefully the motor's alright. And hopefully that receiver's alright. But everything else looks to be in bloody damn good condition, man. I can't wait to try and fly it. I really can't. What a lovely bit of kit. Right, I got that one up there, look, little diddy one. That was a good one to fly. That's been up there for ages now. Part of me wishes I kept the FPV drones, because they were great fun. I never had none of the, what do they call it, fly shark or something, goggles. I just had the cheap ones. They're bloody massive. Felt like you had a big weight on your head like that. I just had them, but they were good, man. Flying around the park, you know, I'd just sit in the corner of a tree, be back up against the tree, and I'd be flying around. I'll be flying. I'll be across the park. You know what I mean? Weaving in and out the trees and things. Feels like you're actually doing it. Feels like you're actually in that drone. It's brilliant FPV stuff. You know, I'd like to get that. I'd like to get some of that back. DJI do an FPV drone all ready to go, because normally you have to build them yourself. You can buy ready built ones, but the ones I had, you built them yourself. You buy the frame, fiberglass frame, you buy the motors, you buy the speed controller things, you buy the little antennas. I've still got some. Look, these. In fact, Mr. Mark sent me quite a few things. I've still got some of. You buy it all, you put it all together, and then, you know, it's a you build it yourself sort of thing. But the DJI one, that really tickles me fancy. It's a ready built FPV drone. It's expensive, but maybe one day, if I ever become wealthy enough, I'll get one of them. And I think you can record videos within it. So I don't even have to go and buy a GoPro to stick on it, because the ones I had, you had to stick the GoPro on the drone, like a separate GoPro. You couldn't film within it. You had a camera for your goggles, but you couldn't film within it. You couldn't film with it. But I do believe the DJI one, it's all got it all integrated. So maybe one day I'll get one of them, and then, man, we'll all go flying together. It'll be amazing. Anyway, so I've got to get one of these. Right, thanks you lot for being here. All you lot that commented on this, check that out. Look at this phone case the missus got me for Christmas. Bloody brilliant, isn't it, eh? RC time. Love it. Brilliant. Anyway, those of you that done a bit of commenting, thanks very much. Thanks for being here. If you are subscribed, then again, thanks. And listen, whether you take any of the advice or help that I put out on the old internet of webs, yeah, doesn't matter, because everyone is different. The stuff that I do, I wouldn't tell anybody any false information unless I'm messing around. But I can't help it sometimes, but I do try not to mess around, because some people can't decipher the truth, like the real stuff, from the jokes. And I don't want people doing stuff off the back of me messing around. They think I'm serious. But it's all out there, just because it's my experience, yeah. Nitro is fine, doesn't matter how old it is, as long as it's not got water in it. Things like that, you know. And just listen, if it helps you out, brilliant. If it doesn't, whatever, I don't care. Go and work something out for yourself, because that's what life's all about. I'll see you later on, you lot. All the best. Treat each other nicely and equally, and we'll have a nice happy life.